Today we're going to explore the land of the dead. Alright, hey everybody. I'm here on the public test server, and I wanted to show you guys some of the things that they have on the menu for the next patch 1.3. So obviously the big one is Land of the Dead, and I'll get into that in a moment. But one of the things I did want to show you guys is something that you guys have probably all been wanting to have. The ability to change your hotbar configuration a lot more than you used to be able to. So as you can see, I've got two little hotbars that are kind of grid-like on the corners here, and then I've got the two little rows of two. So it kind of compacts the whole thing into a smaller setup. So let's see here. I've got my first bar, and I've got it set for 2, but I can change it to 3. You see, it creates a shorter grid. So if I go all the way up to 12, then it just goes, it's a vertical. So I'll go back to 2. But every single one of the bars, and you can have up to 5 bars out at once now, has this level of customization. And there's also a little nifty checkbox that goes directly to vertical if you end up wanting to do it that way. So that is a cool interface feature that they're adding, and I'm really psyched about it because I think a lot of people really have been looking forward to that. So, Land of the Dead. When you go to your map, you can see here there's this new graphical thing that kind of explains how the Land of the Dead control is set up. So right now, expedition status order has 1320 of the expeditionary supplies or whatever, and we have 0, but the skull color indicates that we currently have access to it. So the way that you basically increase the supplies, what you're going to have to do is basically kill players, lock zones, and there's even some mobs that will drop these expeditionary supplies, and then you bring them to this guy, and if you get some, you just talk to him and he will take them off your hands and add them to the pot. So now the entire realm is going to be coming to this guy to drop off their stuff. And then the interesting thing as well is that the supplies have a cooldown where they'll decay and disappear. So it's not like you can just hoard them and then one day just say, I want to take Land of the Dead. So we're going to go to the Flight Master, and you can see there's another tab here, Land of the Dead, and we're going to fly to Land of the Dead. Now, you're seeing this as I'm seeing it for the first time. That's cool. There's like a wyvern that's pulling the balloon, and we are headed off into the distance. Okay. Here we are in Land of the Dead. I've been joined by Aunt Sarah, who is a member of Elders of Destruction on the home server of Iron Rock. He is a blackguard, female blackguard, and we're going to do some exploring. So this is the Destruction War Camp, and you exit via this gate, and you are put out into this whole realm. On the test server, there is several level 40 guilds, so we got our hands on the nice mounts, the really nice armored mounts, so that's cool. So we're just gonna head on down here and run through some of this stuff to kind of show you what's going on. So one of the cool things you'll notice is that my buddy Aunt Sarah's got a big sword. I don't know if he's supposed to be able to use it, but he's on the test server using it. It's called the Pale Tulwar of Neferata, and it's pretty cool. I'd like for a blackguard to be able to use a sword if, you know, that's at all possible someday. But he is using it now on the test server, so that's cool. So you might also notice that there's several multicolored name thing going on here. So they added a thing where basically anybody that's within your guild has this sort of aquamarine color, and people who are in your group has this green color. So since he has a combination of being both in my guild and in my group, he gets double colors on his name. It kind of makes it sort of at a glance I know who this person is and where they are. So we got some more spitting asps here. Let's see a little closer look at these guys. Ooh, they've got like skull faces. Ooh, skull face. What's better than tiny snakes with skulls on their heads? Full-sized ones. That's ugly. Alright, it looks like we've got to kill one big snake here. Possibly it's whatever's growing out of that ground. Yep. Hey, there he is. He's apparently running to his snake pits. Well, he's kind of a nasty motherfucker, so I will let you know what happens after we kill him. So this guy likes to throw you into snake pits. There's 3 of them around, and I'm going into one right now. But if you stun them very quickly and then run away, you'll live. If you're not, and you don't have anybody healing you, you could die pretty quickly. So, that is basically the fight for this guy. He's a tank and spank, but he throws random people into pits of snakes. And apparently he's throwing me again. So you can see he slowed me down. All the snakes are all attacking me. But you can get away. It's just a matter of healing yourself and making the slow delicious.
I don't know why I always get last.
So there's some blue bags and some green bags available. Looks like we're all going to get blue bags though. And the chest is over here beyond some of these serpents. I'll just go around. Oh, I can access it from here. Cool. So, let's see what we got here. Ooh, a chalice. Very cool. And all the standard crafting material options, or a golden scarab. So I think I will take the chalice. Even though it's not that awesome, I just want to see what it looks like.
Ooh, a cluster of golden scarabs.
So you can see here, it's got kind of a unique look for a chalice. Pretty cool. Going back to my original one though. Much better. Alright. So if you're ever in the land of the dead and you have a friend and he's like in vent with you and he goes, "Ooh, I just found a chest. Wonder what's inside." Prepare to laugh at him and I'll show you why. Oh no. Scarabs everywhere. So that's it for this video from Land of the Dead here on the test server. I will be making more videos, I'm sure, because there is a ton of stuff to see. And just in the short amount of time that I've been here, I've been able to see quite a bit. But there's definitely a lot more, including all of the necropolis and the big boss man that you have to fight at the end and all that good stuff. So anyways, tune in next time.